noches para todos. Buenas noches para todos. Good evening. Hello there. Hi there, Miss Reg. Blessings to you too, my dear. Good evening. Blessings. And her son Alchemy, Sylvia, Gonzalez, Marcy, Beauty by Gigi. Good evening to everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? Hola. Good evening, sweet Me's. Loyal, forever love. Blessings to you too, Adriano. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone has had a great Sunday. I hope everyone's Sunday was great, beautiful, and magical, and at least calm, peaceful, first and foremost. Oh, thank you very much, Nisi BZ20. Awesomeness. Blessings to you too, MIA 305 Finest. Blessings to you too, Gija. Hello there, Missy Bell. Oh, so wonderful to see so many of my soul family on here tonight. So, I come to you tonight to share a message with you. And I hope that I can deliver this as quickly as possible. And just give it to you as it was given to me by Spirit. And to just jump right in, the message is, it's time to rescue. It's time to rescue. It's the message that came to me earlier today. Now I've been in and out, preparing my day and doing what I normally do on Sundays and taking care of my spiritual altars and things of that nature. And that's when messages come through for me. And I wasn't sure if I was going to come on today. I kind of was vacillating on whether or not I would come on or not. And just finished a little while ago with my spiritual altars and doing my prayers and doing what I normally do on Sundays. So I decided to go ahead and come on to deliver this message. It's time to rescue. What does that even mean? We ask Spirit. It's time to rescue. What does it even mean? What are we rescuing? What is it that we're trying to salvage? What are we trying to fight for? As I was doing my prayers at my altar today, it came to me that so many are in a real, some of you are in a true fight. Some of you are in a real fight. A fight to make it happen. A fight to not give up. A fight to make it work. A fight to manifest. A fight to get to the finish line. A fight to not take it out on the ones that you love. A fight to continue loving. A fight to continue going to work. A fight to continue waking up every day. Just a continuous fight. But if we're not cautious, listen to me. If we're not cautious in the process of this fight, this day in, day out struggle that many of us have going on, we run the danger of losing ourselves. We We run the dangers of losing ourselves, of losing all that we are trying to accomplish and trying to do. You run the risk of simply losing you. But Spirit wants to come on tonight and say, it's time to rescue. So I don't know if the universe and Spirit has me coming on tonight to deliver a message or to simply just set an intention or a prayer for all of us so that we don't lose our cool, so that we don't hang the gloves, so that we don't throw in the towel, so that we don't give up, so that we don't call it quits, so that we don't reduce ourselves, so that we do not reduce ourselves to just a common denominator. Because what you and I have to accomplish on this life is not common, it's unique. What you and I have to accomplish, what you and I were designed by our divine creator to accomplish on this earth is not common. It's unique. But oftentimes, we lose track and sight of our own uniqueness because we've been reduced to a common denominator. Did you hear that? Did you get that? Some of us lose sight. Spirit says, hear me out. Some of us lose sight of the uniqueness that we are, of the unique goals and the unique vision and the unique purpose that you and I were designed to manifest on this earth. Hear me out, people. I don't know where Spirit is taking me. You know how I roll. If you've been on this Soul Family platform with me for a while, you know I go at Spirit's pace. Sometimes I will repeat while it's still fresh in my head. Spirit says that sometimes in our struggle, in our day in, day out, in our inner fight, in our external fight, in getting things done, in taking care of the family, taking care of ourselves, going to work, making someone else rich while we're still, underpaid, etc., 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 etc. Some of us, in the process of our day in, day out struggle, we lose sight of our own uniqueness, allowing ourselves to be reduced to a common denominator. Let that sit with you. Let that sit with you for a while. Let that sit with you for a minute. I don't know if you feel it the way I just felt it. I entitled this message, It's Time to Rescue. Did I? It's time to rescue. Yes, I did. Santo hijo mío. But in reality, I also feel pushed by Spirit to say, we must not allow ourselves to be reduced to a common denominator, because what you and I were born to do is not of common nature. What you and I were born to do is not of common nature. Do you hear me? It's not. I want us to understand this. What you and I were born to do is not common. So therefore, we run the mistake, we make the mistake of doing common things when we've been beat down, when we've been abused, when we've been traumatized. My iPad is acting up, and you know I use my iPad to look at your messages, because if not, I can't read it on the phone. It's too far away from me. Okay, we're back on track. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, my beloved soul family? Is this making any sense at all to you? We cannot be reduced. We were not born to be reduced and act common. My first question to you tonight is, or Spirit's first question to you tonight on this still spiritual Sunday, what have you allowed yourself to be reduced to? Oh, jeez. What have we allowed ourselves to be reduced to? What experience, what situation has allowed your psyche to play tricks on you? Your mind to be blocked, restricted, bound, and inadvertently, unknowingly, unintentionally allowing yourself to be reduced. What have you allowed yourself to be reduced to? What have you allowed your What have you allowed your anxiety to reduce you to? What have you allowed your lack of self-worth and self-value to reduce you to? What have you allowed your lack of self-respect to reduce you to? What have you allowed your trauma to reduce you to? What have you allowed the abusive people that you deal with day in, day out to reduce you to? What have you allowed your parents' opinion of you reduce you to? What have you allowed the challenges with your ex to reduce you to? What did you allow that break up and breakdown to reduce you to? Am I making any sense? Spirit always really hits me hard because I come on here thinking one thing and then Spirit just takes it to another level. What have you allowed yourself to be reduced to? Because I promise you, as I sit here at my altar, Spirit says it's time to rescue. It's time to rescue that part of you that was paralyzed in the process of trauma, in the process of breakups and breakdowns, in the process of inconsistencies, in the process of losing yourself. It's time to rescue. 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 I see spirits. As weird and as crazy as it might sound to some of you, I see spirits, and when I see spirits, I'm talking about energies, vibrations. I'm talking about the source. I'm talking about ancestors of wisdom. I'm talking about spirit guides of light. I see spirits standing by you, by all of us. Spirits that are directly linked to us, asking you, what have we allowed ourselves to be reduced to? What have you allowed yourself to be reduced to? And in that process of that reduction, that common denominator, in the process of that reduction, we became common. We became common. Isn't that a message? Isn't that a message? In the process of breakdowns and breakups, in the process of anxiety attacks and mental breakdowns, and in the process of addictions, in the process of depression, in the process of job losses, in the process of losing someone, whether to death or to other circumstances, we became a common denominator. We became a common denominator, my friends. Do you hear me, my soul family? Spirit is here tonight to rescue us, to bring us out of that common denominator phase into the highest power, into the highest uniqueness of who we truly are at the core of our being. We are a unique Roman numeral. We are a unique Roman numeral. We were never meant to be reduced. There is nothing common about us. That's how we feel sometimes. That's how our mind, the voices in our head makes us feel sometimes. That's how your last argument made you feel. That's how your last failed relationship made you feel. That's maybe how your current job makes you feel. The last betrayal. That's how that negative pregnancy test makes you feel. Makes you feel common. You were hoping that this time it would say you're pregnant. But the lines were not aligned in the right direction. And it makes you feel a certain kind of way. I wonder, what have you allowed yourself throughout your whole life? Whether your life changed dramatically last year, whether your life changed dramatically 5 years ago, whether all that you've known your life to be is a dramatic situation, what have you allowed your life to be reduced to? Is Spirit's question tonight. What are you feeding into your mind that's reducing you to a common denominator? What was it? Is it the failed attempts? Is it the fact that you thought that by now you would be happily ever after, married, etc., and it hasn't happened? And you reduced yourself to the common denominator of just another one that never finds his or her happiness? I wonder, did mom got reduced to her common denominator and forgot to dream, lost hope, and you grew up in an environment where faith was not grounded, hope was lost, and you also have never been taught how to dream and manifest your dreams. Because some of us, I dare say in this moment, some of us have dreams that are on life support. Some of us still have dreams that are on life support. They're hooked to an oxygen machine. And Spirit says tonight, it's time to rescue. It's time to rescue what you thought would once be, who you thought you would become, where you thought you would be. It's time to rescue so that you can stop fighting with anxiety, so that you can stop fighting with depression, so you can stop fighting with insecurities that burn bridges, keep you isolated and distant from your uniqueness. Am I making any sense to anyone tonight? I don't come on here to deliver pretty words to make you feel good. And if what you get with me, my beloved soul family, if what you get from me and with me is an hour and a half or an hour and 10 minutes or 59 minutes of a quick fix effect, then that's not what I want for you. That's not what I want. I don't want this to be a quick fix. I don't want us to be spiritual junkies. I don't want us to be spiritual junkies, where we jump up and high in the pews, metaphorically speaking, jump up and high, get excited in a spiritual setting, to then go back to being the same weak person, the same debilitated person, the same confused person, the same addicted person, the same depressed person, the same out of options person. That's not what I come on here for. No, I like to come on here under the direction of Spirit to deliver something that I humanly sometimes don't even know, with the hopes and the faith to believe that it will create ultimate change in your life, that it will bring the ultimate change that is most needed in your life, so that you're able to see something about yourself that you've been denying, so that you're able to see something about yourself that you've been ignoring, so that you can accept things about yourself that you have been unwilling to embrace. That's why I come here. So that when this live ends, the IG live might end, but I want the energy to remain and be still fervently alive in you. You hear me? The live might end, but I want the message and the spirituality and the magic infused spiritually in you to stay alive. To stay alive within you. What have you allowed yourself to be reduced to? What circumstances reduced you to a common denominator? I'm on a high on that one. What did you allow yourself to be reduced to? Was it the way you were spoken to when you were a child? Was it the love that you never got from your parents or your caretaker? Was it your abandonment issues? Is it lack of self-trust? You don't believe in yourself enough, and that lack of belief in yourself has reduced you to a common denominator. We need to be able to graduate. Listen to me. We need to be able to graduate to places and settings where we are able to celebrate our uniqueness. Did you hear that? We need to be able to graduate to places and settings that allows us to celebrate, amongst others, our uniqueness, and not be in places and spaces where we share self-pity, agony, turmoil, trauma, depression, anxiety, confusion, doubt, lack, scarcity. Because we are either in one of two places, Spirit says. We are in one of two places. We're either in a place where we are celebrating our uniqueness with others, promoting ourselves to better behaviors, better thoughts, learning new things, appreciating ourselves, loving ourselves, living our best life, as they say. And also sharing that with others that are also promoted and have graduated to that level. Or we are at a place sharing energies, exchanging energies with people that feel just as bad as we do or worse. And in a worst case scenario, sharing it with your lonely self. We cannot continue to live a reduced life. So Spirit comes live tonight to elevate you, to promote you, to hold space for you, assist you and guide you into graduating into the best version of yourself. But in order to handle that, in order to address that, in order to get to that level, in order to rejoice in what it is to feel promoted mentally, physically, spiritually, energetically, emotionally, we have to work through the ugly things that reduced us to begin with. Those situations and experiences that allow us to become a common denominator. What is it for you? What is it for you? Is it the fact that you are still stuck on someone from your past that was never meant to be your future? Is it the fact that you treat short-term people with long-lasting, everlasting, long-term love and long-term emotions and effects, and you're giving all that long-term energy to short-term people? How many of you on here are still to this day, after being hurt so many times, you're still giving your long-term energy to short-term people? Last time I checked, those that were hired as temp jobs don't get full-time benefits. Why are you giving full-time benefits to tempt people? Do you hear me? You're giving full-time benefits to people that are only on your temp payroll. Did you get that? Because I know that this is for somebody. I don't know who you are, but Spirit knows who you are. And this is not just in terms of romance. This is in every single level of your life for every single person in your life. Are you giving them long-term, full-time treatment, even though they were only meant to be short-term in your life? And in the process of us giving short-term people full-time energy, attention, love, dedication, that's how we reduce ourselves to a common denominator that blocks our visibility in being able to recognize our uniqueness. Did you hear that? Did that make sense to you? Because at the end of the day, beloveds, my loving soul family, at the end of the day, that is exactly what's happening in the lives of many. You allowed yourself to be reduced to a common denominator because you consistently give full-time attention to short-term things, to tempt people, to tempt things in your life. You can't promote, you can't elevate, you can't grow, you can't graduate under those circumstances. You can't even see you. Those are your blinders. You can't even see yourself for who you truly are, for that unique individual that the Creator created. You can't even see her. You can't even see him in you, because your energy has been expended. It's been wasted. It's being drained. It's being sucked out by short-term places and people. And you still are giving them full-time benefits. They get retirement benefits. They get yearly raise. They get bonuses at the end of the year from you. But they were never, ever meant to be full-time. They were never, ever meant to be full-time. They were never meant to be full-time. Who are you loving full-time? Who are you loving full-time? But they're giving you half-time attention, if any at all. If any at all. They're giving you inconsistent half-time attention. But you in your heart, you promoted them and elevated them to a level that is consuming and eating up your resources. Do you hear me? They're eating up your resources. That's why when you go see, you have nothing left for yourself. So again, I ask, what have you allowed yourself to be reduced to? Why have you allowed yourself to be a common denominator? When you are a unique Roman numeral. I don't know if you feel that, but I do. And it's actually very, it's actually intensely hurtful to recognize that so many of us deprive ourselves of the opportunity of being our best, of being the best that we can all be, because we keep reducing ourselves. We keep reducing ourselves. We keep coming at things from a place of lack. We keep ignoring the scary, ugly parts of us. We allow the big elephant pink elephant to be in the room and we don't pay attention to it. We won't address it. Out of fear, out of doubt, out of so many different emotions. It's time to rescue. It's time to rescue. It is time to rescue. And the only way you're going to rescue your dreams, and the only way you're going to rescue yourself, and the only way you are going to rescue everything that you were ever meant to be on this earth is by you promoting yourself, elevating yourself, graduating. And you can only do any of that when you stop, cease to continue allowing yourself to be reduced to a common denominator. Know your uniqueness. There's power in knowing. Know your uniqueness. Some of you struggle a lot because you don't see yourself there. And it's hard to manifest and fight for something you can't even see. I'm not asking you to see it because all of us are not meant to always see it before it gets here. I'm asking you to recognize your uniqueness. Acknowledge your uniqueness. And when you acknowledge your uniqueness, Spirit and the universe starts to introduce and place things in your path that guide you and push you towards embracing and introducing yourself to all those unique parts of you that were hidden, that were hidden, that were hidden. We are in May. The month of May began yesterday. Today is May the 2nd. And what I really want to say right now is, as we get ready to embrace our uniqueness, you may not know what it all looks like yet, but as we get ready to embrace our uniqueness in this month of May, I pray, I summon Spirit in our ancestors, in our divine source, in our spirit guides, so that they can make it possible for us to finally see ourselves through the eyes of our divine Creator, through the eyes of Spirit, and not through the eyes of the ugliness that we have lived through. In this month of May, may there be a vision. May there be recognition. May there be self-respect. May there be self-love. May there be value in my life. May there be provision. May there be consistency. May there be growth. May there be healing. May there be faith. May there be a new beginning. May your mind and your body heal. May the sickness that your body is suffering from heal when you recognize how you reduced yourself to a common denominator. May your womb be healed. May your finances grow. May there be abundance. May there be growth at every single level of your life. May there be self-acceptance. May you know that you are more capable to do much more than you have up until this point. May you know that there is a new door waiting for you to open it. May you be able to recognize that there are things that you have to leave behind. In order for you to move forward, you're going to have to leave things behind. May you have the inner peace in your mind to know that even though you lost that loved one, they still walk side by side with you better than they were able to when they were in the flesh. May you know that even though you had to file for that divorce to someone, that you gave him or her your all, that there's still an opportunity for you to be happier. May you know in this month of May that everything and anything that you were born to do, you still have the opportunity to manifest it if you just redirect your vision. Redirect your vision. May you know in this month of May, is my prayer for you. May you know in this month of May, may you know your power. May you know your worth. May you know that it's not over for you as long as you don't give up. May you know that the best is yet to come and it will come. May you know that your business will grow. May you know that you still can graduate. May you know that you can still go back to school. May you know that yes, it's time for you to get that real estate license. May you know that it's not late to become an RN. May you know that you're not supposed to be reduced and stay stuck in your current position because it seems to be secure even though you are unhappy. May you know that you can grow. And you can set yourself free because the power is within. May you know that even though you've been rejected your whole entire life, it doesn't mean that you have to continue being rejected. You are continuously rejected because deep down inside, beloved, like it or not, accept it or not, embrace it or not, you reject yourself. You reject yourself. May you know in this month of May, you cannot continue to be reduced to that trauma. May you know that you are your own entity. You are your own divinity. May you know. May you know that for every single closed door in your life, there's a greater one waiting for you to open it. May you know. May you know that it doesn't matter what you had to do yesterday. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but Spirit knows who you are. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but Spirit knows who you are. May you know that you do not have to continue living in shame of what you had to do once upon a time to survive. May you know you don't have to continue defining yourself for what you once upon a time had to do, found yourself doing, found yourself agreeing to. You're not to continue carrying that shame over your shoulder because it doesn't allow you to grow. May you know that Spirit is walking into your life in this moment as you hopefully receive this message to set you free. To set you free from your limitations. To set yourself free from limiting beliefs, self-imposed limiting beliefs. To set you free from the voices in your head that drive you crazy. To set you free from suicidal thoughts. To set you free from depression. To set you free from insecurity. To set you free from self-judgment and criticism. To set you free from whatever curse has been present in your life. Spirit comes into your life on this sacred Sunday, on this spiritual Sunday, to set you free. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but Spirit knows who you are. To set you free, I don't know who you are, I don't know who you are, but some of you are here, someone in here tonight, it's not some, it's someone in here tonight needs to be set free from the divine, from your divine source, from Spirit, from your spirit guides, from your ancestors of wisdom. You need to be set free from the curse of your own mother, because she didn't know any better. She did not 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 know any better. And she did the huge mistake of cursing you, not knowing that she was cursing herself also along the way. But you're free. You need to set yourself free from those burdening beliefs. Because some of you, I don't know who you are, but some of you on here feel things in your mind, and you feel things in your heart, and you feel things in your body that you don't know where it comes from. You don't want to feel like that. You don't want to continue thinking like this. You don't want to behave like this anymore. You don't want to continue burning your own bridges. You don't want to continue running away from love. You don't want to continue running away from the things that you were praying for. You don't want to continue sabotaging your life, and you don't know why you react and act this way. You don't know why you are this way, but you are here tonight to be set free. To be set free. To be set free. Whatever you believe in this moment, whomever you believe in this moment of higher divinity, of higher vibration, of higher source, God, Spirit, the Most High, the Rock, the Alpha and Omega, Elohim, Olodumare, Olofin, Olorun, Nsambi, Allah, Brahma, Buddha, whomever you believe in this moment, I want you, my beloved soul family, if you really believe this, if you really need this, if you really are at that point of your life where you're like, if God does not send me a sign, I'm about to go crazy. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind if God does not send me a sign that it's not all over, that all my suffering is worth something. If you know this to be true, I want you to lift your hands. Lift your hands up to the sky and let your divine source know that you are ready. You are ready. You are ready to be rescued. You are ready to be rescued from parts of you that have kept you captive. You are ready to be rescued from that bad memory. You are ready to be rescued from that negative experience. You are ready to be rescued from limiting beliefs. You are ready to be rescued from depression. You are ready to be rescued. You're ready to be rescued from pain, from physical pain, from emotional pain. You are ready to be rescued from the place that you're in that sucks you dry and drains your energy. You are ready to be rescued from suffering. You are ready to be rescued from anxiety attacks. You're ready to be rescued from a job that doesn't allow you to feel unique. You're ready to be rescued from the voices in your head of all those ugly things you grew up listening mama say. All those ugly things you heard daddy say about you. You're ready to be rescued. You're ready to be rescued. You're ready to be rescued. It's time to rescue. Ready to be rescued. Suicidal thoughts, get away. I am being rescued. I'm not who I used to be. I didn't know my own strength. I didn't know my own power, but I know it now. Anxiety, get away. I'm free. Limiting beliefs, get away. I don't belong to you anymore. I'm free from my generational curses. I'm free from the curses that were delivered to me when I was in my mother's womb. I am free from the pain of feeling abandoned. I am free from the trauma endured when you were a child. I am free from bad behavior that puts me in situations that don't promote me and don't elevate me and don't help me graduate in life. I am free from pain. I am free from my physical pains, from my fibromyalgia. I am free from living a life that's enslaved to lupus, or is enslaved to cancer, or is enslaved to some form of degenerative illness. I am free. I am free. Let yourself be set free. Free from feeling compared to others. Free from feeling ugly, invisible. Free. Free from never being recognized. Set yourself free from feeling the need to be loved by those that don't even love themselves. That's why they can't love you. Free. Free from the mental and verbal manipulation of your current partner or ex. Free. Free. Because you're ready to be rescued. What are you being rescued from tonight? What are you being rescued from tonight? What are you being rescued from tonight? My soul family, what are you being rescued from tonight? Come on. What are you asking your divine source? What are you asking your ancestors of wisdom? What are you asking your spirit guides of light? What are you asking to be rescued from? Drop it in the box. Drop it in the box. I want to see it. Drop it in the box. I want to see it. I want to see it. Drop it in the box. Drop it in the box. What are you asking your divine source to rescue you from tonight? What are you being rescued from tonight? Can you bring yourself to admit how you've been your own enemy because of limiting beliefs and behavior? What are you setting yourself free from tonight? Feeling unworthy? Yes, set it free, set it free, set it free. Feelings of abandonment, set it free. Loneliness, heartache, depression, set it free. Pain, anxiety, mother wound, set it free, beloved, set it free. Feeling unloved, feeling dwelling in the past wounds, self-doubt, anxiety, mother's curse, feeling unworthy. Yeah, set it free, set it free. How about how you were abused by your own mother when you were a child? She didn't mean to abuse you, but she abused you because you were a reminder of your father. You were a reminder to her of your own father. She never bonded with you because she was bonded to her pain. When you're bonded to pain, you don't find yourself being able to bond with love. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. That's why she mistreated you and talked ugly to you. Never praised you and always criticized you. Always called you out for doing the wrong things and never praised you for doing the good things. Because she was still married to the pain. She couldn't be married to the love. Come on now. What are you being rescued from tonight? How about, will you have, I don't know who you are, but Spirit knows who you are. Will you have the guts to admit that you need to be rescued from taking it out on your child? You need to be rescued from screaming at your child all the time because you're always mad, you're always upset, you're always angry, you're always in a bad mood because you are unhappy with yourself, and everyone around you gets to pay for your suffering. What are you rescuing? What are you being rescued from tonight? Because whomever you are, you need to hug your daughter and you need to let her know, Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. Janelle, Mommy loves you. Damon, Mommy loves you. Chris, Mommy loves you. CJ, Mommy loves you. Let your child know you love her. Or him. Because you get angry. It'll take much for you to get angry. It's a pattern. You learned this from your own mother. Or you learned this from your father. Or your caretaker. And you passing down that curse to your own child. Let your child know tonight, before he or she goes to bed, how much you truly love her or him. And if he or she is sleeping, wake them up and let them know there should not be another day that they wake up without knowing how much you truly love them. CJ is your son. May he be blessed. May he be blessed 10 times fold. May he be blessed every single day of his life. May he be blessed every single day of his life. May he be blessed every single day of his life. Forgive yourself for not knowing any better. Forgive yourself for repeating the patterns unintentionally. Forgive yourself for still being mad at life, for still being mad at what you never got, for being mad at everything that you didn't receive, for allowing your inner child, your wounded inner child, to take hold of you. Tell your child how much you love him. Because it's never, ever, ever too late to let your child that you carried in your womb know how much you love him or her. What are you being rescued from tonight? What are you being rescued from tonight? What are you being rescued from tonight? Rescue. But now I'm gonna deliver you. I'm gonna deliver the last part of this. I was gonna say it at the beginning. And Spirit said, nah, not yet. Not yet. It's time to rescue. It's the theme for tonight, right? What does that even really mean? What does that even mean? Does anybody anybody know what does this whole concept of being rescued really means? May they be blessed. May they be blessed. May they be blessed. Max and Nick and Stephanie and Nate, may they be blessed. What does being rescued really means? Yes, that's a good one. Letting go so you can flourish. Yes, that's a good one. What else? What else? What else, my beloved soul family? What is it that we're doing tonight by being rescued? May they be blessed, Carter and Christian. Redirecting ourselves. Yes, I like that. Being removed from a situation. Yes. Free from the chains that bind us. Yes. Letting go. Yes. Released. Yes. Self-reflecting. Yes. All that is great. But let me tell you what Spirit gave me. Can I share with you what Spirit gave me? We're being rescued tonight by the Creator, by our ancestors of wisdom, by our spirit guides of light, by Mother Earth. Because when we rescue, you all want to hear this? I don't know if you all want to hear this. When we're being rescued, when we are being rescued, beloved, we, in the process of being rescued, we, you and I, all of us, individually and collectively, are recovering. We are recovering. We are recovering what was always ours to begin with. We are recovering what was always ours to begin with. We are recovering from what was always ours to wait. What does this mean? It means that we are recovering what was always ours to begin with. We are recovering what was never given to us, but it was always ours to begin with. We are recovering the love that was denied, but we always deserved it, and it was always ours to begin with. We are recovering the self-worth that was always ours to begin with, even though it was denied or taken away or stolen or deprived. We are recovering the things that we subject ourselves and hold ourselves hostage to. I don't know if I'm delivering this message as good as I'm feeling it, but let me tell you, what I'm trying to say here is that many of us feel abandoned, but we're not an abandoned case. Many of us feel unloved, but we are still lovable. And it is that experience experience that somewhere along the way injected something into our brain that made us feel unloving, unlovable, not capable, unworthy, not enough. Is anybody getting this message? Is anybody getting this message? It was always ours to begin with. Mama denied me, but it was always, that love was always mine to begin with. Daddy never gave me his name or abandoned me and never showed up for me, but it was always mine to begin with. I am that worthy. I am that unique. I am that unique. I am that unique. I am that unique. That was always ours, beloved. It was always ours. It's just that we trusted a person to give us something that was always ours to begin with. We are recovering what was always ours. We are rescuing what was always ours. I'm rescuing what was always mine. Love was always mine. Healing was always mine. Growth was always mine. Value was always mine. Worth was always mine. Always. When we tell God, when we tell Spirit, when we tell the divine to rescue us, it's not just rescuing me from a current situation that depresses me. We're really saying, at the foundation, at the bedrock, we're really saying, grant me what was always mine to begin with. Grant me what was always mine to begin with. Grant me what was always mine to begin with. Grant me what was always mine to begin with before I was abandoned. Grant me what was always mine to begin with before my mama cursed me. Grant me what was always mine to begin with before my partner cheated on me. Grant me what was always mine to begin with before I got the medical diagnosis. Grant me what was always mine to begin with before I was abused. Grant me what was always mine to begin with before you fill in the blank, hon. You fill in the blank. Can I share with you the third and last part of that? As it's coming to me in this moment. This is just too good to be true. This is just too good. This shit is tasty. Yes, Sylvia. The third component to that. Am I helping anybody tonight? Is Spirit helping anyone tonight? Okay. Thank you, Mexican Rican. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Huracan Healing. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Key Glam. Thank you, Reina, G-Walk, Vein House. All right. Let's retract. We're asking Spirit to rescue us. Rescue us from those things, from those experiences, from those places that debilitate us and reduces us to a common denominator. That is where we started tonight, right? Okay. Rescue us from those places and experiences and thoughts and behavior that reduces us to a common denominator, interfering with our ability to see and recognize our own uniqueness. Ooh, I remember. Okay. Remember that part, right? Okay. So, then we went into part 2, which was the rescue. It's really the being able to recover what was always ours to begin with. Are we clear on that? Can I get somebody? Can I get a thumbs up? Can I get a heart? Can I get a yes? Can I get something? Okay. Are we clear on this so far? Come through, Spirit. Come through. Come through today. On this second day of May. Awesomeness. Okay. Rescue me from the abandonment. Rescue me from, addictions. Rescue me from the pain, the physical pain due to maybe illness or aches and pains and God knows what. Rescue me from the pain of having lost a family member or a loved one. Rescue me from so many different things, right? Grant me, recover. Grant me what was always mine to begin with. Before trauma arrived, before drama and ache and pains and diagnosis and betrayal arrived, grant me what was always mine to begin with. But part 3. Part 3 is a bonus from Spirit. Part 3 is a bonus from Spirit. Part 3 is that kind of food that we ask some extra sauce on the side. Because it dawned on me as I was delivering this message. It dawned on me as I was delivering this message that if I was born to be that, and I never got to be that because somewhere over here I was hurt, I was betrayed, I was denied, I was abandoned, I was abused, I was used, I was traumatized. And I'm asking Spirit to grant me what was always mine to begin with. It's because my beloved soul family, my queens and kings, ladies and gentlemen, we thought that we could never get over there because we felt so unloved over here. We thought that we could never get there because we weren't intelligent enough over here. We thought that we couldn't get there because I was not born to be happy, I was not born to this, I was not born for that, or whatever limiting beliefs you have allowed to root in your brain. Well, guess what? Spirit says that in order for us to get to where we have the capacity and the ability to go, we need to rescue, we need to recover what was always ours to begin with, because we can never live over there without the tools that we need from over here, because that's what's going to get us over there. We cannot be over there. We cannot be over there if we don't bring along what was always ours to begin with, because in order to make that work, in order to make that relationship work, in order to make that business be prosperous and successful, in order for us to graduate, in order for us to elevate, in order for us to promote, we need all these things that we missed out on, and all these things that was denied, and all these things that was taken away, and all these things that we were robbed from, and all these things that was never given to us. We needed in order to make that work. So you want your new relationship, and you want your baby, and you want your business, and you want your promotion, and you want your healing, but you can never get any of that and make it work unless you have love, unless you have commitment, unless you have loyalty, unless you love yourself, unless you are full of yourself. You heard me. I ain't make no mistakes. I ain't just throwing words out of there crazily. I said full of yourself. You know why? Because we get accused all the time. Oh, he thinks that he's so full of himself, or she's so full of herself. We're supposed to be full of ourselves, beloved. We're supposed to. We're supposed to. We're supposed to. This is what Yellow Man San says, being self-full. There's nothing wrong with being self-full. But some of us are working with empty places, empty heart, empty emotions, an empty mind, filled with lower level vibrations. We have all it takes to be over there, wherever that is for you. We have what it takes. We deserve it. But we will never make it over there unless we recover what mama denied, unless we recover what daddy failed to give us, unless we recover what was always ours to begin with. Because that's the foundation and the tools to make that work. Because if not, then the new relationship comes, but we have old limiting beliefs that don't make it work. We have the new relationship, but we have unloving behaviors that don't make it work. We need to recover what was always ours in order for us to make it over there and make it happen and make it work, because we have what it takes. Do you hear me? Did you get that? Did that help anybody? Was that for anybody tonight? Oh. I'm in a high right now. In this month of May, may you and I get to where we were always meant to be. In this month of May, May you find yourself loving yourself more. May you find yourself loving your children the way they deserved. May you find yourself growing, elevating, graduating, promoting. May you find yourself in a better physical health condition, healed mentally, healed physically. May you find yourself embracing a new version of you. May you find yourself knowing, believing, rooting in the fact that all you need you already have, and it's within you. May you find the solutions to the so-called problems. May you rescue who you once used to be, who you were always meant to be. May you be able to stand in your own divinity, unapologetically, like the great queen, like the great king that you are. In this month of May, may all that we're supposed to be come to pass. May it multiply. May it grow. May we go from being common. May we go from being reduced to a common denominator to our unique Roman numeral that you and I are. May we embrace our uniqueness. May we embrace it. Thank you very much, Mexican. Thank you. Thank you. I love you, my beloved soul family. I love you. Share this life. Share this life, my soul family. Share it. Many blessings to each and every one of you. Have a blessed rest of your night.